draw pictures of her. She's got hands like my abuelita's. And she's got my mother's face. That angel was definitely there.
You know, it's funny that your nightmare's about being left alone, and my nightmare's about not being left alone. Because I'm never alone, you know, it's always there. That thing waits for me under the bed. Waits to catch me with my eyes closed so that it can rip me apart.
You're wrong. It's not there. It's not anywhere, Todd. It died. What you have to remember is not to give it new life inside yourself. It died. It died when your father died.
I didn't forget about him, I swear. I hope he knows that. Does he? Do you think he knows that?
Ian? Are we talking about Ian? Of course you haven't forgotten.
But does he know I haven't?
Oh, Kelly, if his spirit's there looking down on you now with these tears in your eyes, how could he not know?
Good. That's good.
Got a lot of stuff going on inside of you right now, huh?
Yeah.
You want to tell me what kicked it into high gear?
I don't know. That's what's so weird. I had a totally normal day where totally normal things happened, and I saw totally normal people.
Anything special happen?
No. I hung out with Joey this afternoon, and we played charades, you know, with Jessica and Barbara and Kevin and Cassie, and it was just silly. We were just being silly, you know? It was just pure goof. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and I just forgot about everything except for the stupid charade game.
For a moment, Kelly, your life took precedence over Ian's death, and there's nothing to be ashamed of in that, nothing.
It wasn't right. It wasn't right. I was nothing. I had nothing before I met Ian. If it wasn't for Ian, I wouldn't even have a life.
That is total garbage.
What? I have spinach in my teeth, right?
No. It's just that I've heard so much about Vicky Carpenter, Todd's sister, Vicky Carpenter, Joey, Kevin and Jessica's mother, and Vicky Carpenter, the businesswoman. You know, but what about Vicky Carpenter, the woman?
Okay. There are a lot of parts to me, literally. And I've always kind of felt that it's all those parts put together that make up who I am. Well, that's what I tell Jessica anyway. She's the one who was checking out at home. Asked me if I was going on a date. As if it were an indictment.
Well, this is a date, right? I mean, this better be a date because I wore my good tie.
Are we dining alone, sir?
Yes, we are.
Hi, I'm the Gain Man. What's your name?
Angie Kennedy.
Angie, you use Liquid Gain, right?
Yes, I did.
Do you have anything you've washed in Gain?
I'm washing this very minute.
Tell me what this looked like before you washed it in Liquid Gain.
It had juice. It had some mud.
Are you confident enough to smell this with me on national television?
Sure.
Up, Ann.
Smells great.
That's not just plain clean, that's game clean.
That's game clean.
Anybody you want to thank?
My family for getting my clothes dirty.
There you go.
So there's a man and a woman, and the moon is bright, and there's something in the air.
A smell?
No, not a smell.
A sound?
No, not a sound. Well...
Is it the moon again?
No. She puts her head on his shoulder, and he...
Puts his head on her shoulder?
Right. Well, they have several shoulders.
3 women, 3 pregnancy tests. She saw a line. She saw 2 lines. She saw a plus sign. With Fact Plus 1 step, the plus-minus signs are so easy to read, they're unmistakable.
Hello, Mom. Guess what?
Fact Plus.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts. Mounds don't. Because sometimes you feel like, sometimes you...
Don't clean twice. Now there's Electrosol Tabs, a 2-layer tablet that dissolves completely. The blue layer breaks up stuck-on foods. The white layer scrubs your dishes till they shine. Electrosol Tabs, the next dimension of clean.
I think we're lost. What are we gonna do?
I guess one of us should ask directions.
Are you kidding? This is New York.
Carol's right. It'll only make them mad.
That's funny. They all look nice to me.
When you're nice on the inside, it shows on the outside.
Go up about 3 blocks, make a right, and... Honey, don't worry. We'll take you.
Hallmark Gold Crown, the store for people like you. Just out of the bag, 99-cent Easter Kids cards for kids to give and get. Right now at Hallmark Gold Crown.
Maybe there are worse things, but when you get a yeast infection, you can't think of any, till you see how much it costs to cure it. So, I rely on Mycelex 3. Works just as well as Monostat, but costs less. My choice, my cure, is Mycelex.
This is Mimi Bobek talking, so listen up. Wednesday, Drew's gonna be boss, so you know everything's gonna be screwed up. Look at all these mistakes.
Aw, poor Kate's having a bad makeup day.
Just bought your April Fool's show, then send your list of mistakes to this address, and you could win 25 grand.
Watch Drew Wednesday, sponsored by Clairol Herbal Essence, a totally organic experience.
Tonight, what has this 11-year-old discovered about the power of healing that drove a prestigious medical journal to publish her findings? What she knows, you need to know. On World News Tonight.
Good evening.
Clint, hi. Sam, this is Clint Buchanan. Clint, this is Sam Rappaport.
How do you do?
Howdy. Heard a lot about you.
Well, likewise. You run a fine newspaper.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
All right. Why don't you tell me, was that a win, lose, or draw?
A what?
Win, lose, or draw. That was the handshake crushing competition.
Is that what it was?
Oh, yeah. That was world class, Olympic class.
Are you a connoisseur of the sport?
I am a trial lawyer. I am a professional hand crusher. There's just one question I have, though.
What?
Well, from the feeling I get, am I going to have to meet Clint after school outside and fight it out?
No, he's not like that.
Oh, you're kidding, right?
No, I'm not.
Well, he's like that because he nearly pulverized my hand. And I don't know whether you know this or not, but that man is crazy in love with you.
Don't you talk to me about Ian. You don't know a thing about him, nothing.
I'm not saying you shouldn't miss the guy.
Well, then leave me alone.
So what is your plan, Kelly? Never to laugh again? If Ian loved you so much, when you laugh, he laughs with you. And if it's some desecration of his memory, why don't you just go ahead and get it over with and jump in the grave with him?
Will you get off talking to me like that? Especially since you had a part to play in it, too.
In what? Ian's death?
Yes, you know you did. We all did.
Kelly, Ian going down in that jet was just one of the universe's sick jokes. All right? It's a random act. You make it sound like it was a conspiracy.
Well, it might as well have been. God knows we were all there for some pretty dark reasons. Doesn't he?
No. No, I don't believe that God has anything to do with plane crashes or what happened in Canton. No.
There you go.
Well, then maybe there's nobody up there at all.
What kind of supreme being would let Ian die? What kind of God would take a burning building and crash it down on Kevin and then just set up my Aunt Dorian to find her mother and then kill her?
You're asking me one of the oldest, hardest questions there is. Why?
Do you have any answers?
No, I don't. So I go to plan B. Faith. Now, I don't think that God orchestrated any of the tragedies that have happened as some kind of a, divine payback for a misstep that you or somebody else took.